Today I'm going to show you my 5 plants which I grow every year for my bouquet fillers, and they grow like weeds. So they're the perfect plant to have in your garden, to have non-stop bouquet fillers all season long. You can cut stems as long as you like. They always replenish and they're just gorgeous and make the bouquet special. So let's get going. I'm Stefanie, a home gardener here in Attleboro, Massachusetts. It's zone 6 and I love to take you along for the ride. So welcome to my channel. Item number 1 on the list is my mountain mint. I love it so much. It has the most gorgeous tops and the longest straight stems you can imagine. Let me grab a few. I mean, just look at that. They have those like slightly silvery flowers which they bloom on top, and pollinators go bonkers for them. I love them because they are really, really long stem straight and they smell so lovely. As everything in the mint department, they spread a little, but not as much as like any other aggressive like apple mint or whatever the real mints are. This is also a native in our zone 6, so that is why I even love it double. Another one which I love to use is the Hyssop. This truly grows like weed. It self-seeds drastically, so be aware where you plant it. But I love it. It has also beautiful, more like licorice smell to it, and long stems, and I love the purple flower tops. Those purple flower tops go really well with all the flowers and all the colors I have in my garden as main blooms. So they are always a great filler. And I mean, just look at it. And this one grows so vigorously, you can cut it as much as you like, it will come back. They also defoliate super fast and super easy. No problem at all to put them into the water. You can strip them. So here in my corner we have number 3 and number 4 on my list. Number 3 is yarrow. This is Berry Pastels yarrow from Johnny's. I started that from seed like 3 years ago, and you see it has grown now in a really nice patch. But it comes back every year and grows very nicely. I love it. It also multiplies easily. What you need to consider when you pick yarrow is that they're all fully open. They don't open in the vase, so you got to make sure that all those little flower buds are open. But then it lasts for a very long time. And this one just came into bloom for me like literally the last few days, so it's still opening up. So I'll leave it at this stem for now, but once it blooms, you can cut it back and it regrows for additional blooms. Number 4 is one where you can challenge me on, and I'm fine with it because there are a lot of strong opinion if you should grow it or not, because people don't like how it can self-seed. I don't have any problems with it because I was able for the last 4 years in a row to contain it in this little strip where I do let it self-seed. So I'm not starting those ones every year anymore. But this is the Ammi, and I love it. I love those flower discs. I actually love every stage of this flower. I gotta see if I can find the footage of how it looks with the seed head later on, because it really grows those really structural, beautiful seed heads after it's done blooming. And I love literally every stage of it. Use it in bouquets nonstop. And if you don't want it to self-seed, you just deadhead it a little bit more vigorously. So for me, this has worked out in this teeny tiny strip for the last few years and had no other issues. So take it with a grain of salt. Same with mountain mint, same with the Hyssop. They do spread a little bit, but I love them and I can cut them hard and nobody cares because they regrow, right? So yeah, and I really love this whimsical look. I have here some light purple. It was originally white and purple, and now they like crossed into pinks, which I love as well. Let me show you the different colors I have here. So yeah, a white one, a pinkish one. That was the original color, purpley. So, and you see how much like light and airiness they will bring to a bouquet. I love it. And then we'll come here to number 5. This is my basil. Yes, you heard it right. I use basil Nonstop as bouquet filler and I love it. I have 4 main varieties which I grow year after year now. This is the blue spice basil, the Maya lemon basil, which really smells like lemon. It's kind of wild. Then I have here the cinnamon basil, which is like a mix between like dark purpley foliage with dark stems, and then some true purple basil here as well, the opal variety from Johnny's. I love them so very much. And yes, you can tell I crammed them in kind of wild, but everything what you can see here in my outside beds is meant to be cut for bouquets. So I cut them hard, and I cut them hard all season long. So they stay with me literally until the frost knocks them out in fall. And once you just keep them cutting, they will just grow and get bushy and stay with you as really, really nice bouquet filler through the entire season. So I love them dearly. They have always a spot in my garden. And yeah, let me show you the varieties close up. This is a blue spice. It's really, really pretty. It has this like light blue seed head and really bright green foliage. This is the lemon basil, the Maya lemon basil. This has like more like white green seed heads and bright green foliage. But again, I grow this for the scent. It's just stunning. And here we have the purple basil. Don't look at it too closely. The bugs were all over it. But yeah, that happens at times. But it's really pretty, and it grows those large, dark purpley seed heads. And then here we have the cinnamon basil. As I mentioned before, they are more like a mix. They have some purpley in the leaf, a little bit, but mostly green with the foliage and the dark purple seed heads, which are gorgeous. So let's cut some together. Important is to cut them deep, and they have really nice stem length as well, especially when you plant them cramped like this, because they're trying to reach for the sun. So for that, they have a really, really nice stem length usually too. The only thing what I would complain a little bit with basil about it, sometimes it's dramatic, so you really got to cut it in the early morning hours like we're here at the moment, out like around 7 a.m. So then it's not as dramatic, but let it hydrate. It will come back up if it flops a little bit, so don't worry. Only thing was sometimes tricky here in this garden is with the netting to get it out without breaking any leaves or so on the way. It's all about the practice. One other thing you need to be careful with if you don't wear any sleeves like I do right now. Pollinators and bumblebees love it around here, so just make sure you don't get bitten by them. Here are all basil varieties. One more time again. One bucket full of gorgeous, gorgeous filler foliage. Put them inside, let them hydrate, because the mountain mint wants to flop a little bit as well, but again, they will all perk up in a little bit. So I hope this video was interesting to you. I would be curious to learn what kind of bouquet fillers you love to use and have always in your garden. But yeah, looking forward to make a lot of bouquets with them and all my snapdragons and the first zinnias coming up here. So don't forget to like and subscribe to see what else is going on in the garden very soon.